Oh, shite. One of them days. A couple sessions. Last session I ran. Guys tried to ambush people, and I just let it be a roll for a surprise, because they didn't take a lot of time. They weren't very descriptive. They had a good idea. We'll just hide here where it's got a weird ledge angle on both sides, and we'll have the hinge girl, sing a song, some kind of shanty, and lure these pirate types out. So they got these bandits they're fighting they're acting like pirates, but intermixed with them are some highwaymen and some regular bandit types. But the main group of them are like pirates. They're nowhere near the water, so someone finally noticed. Was like, wait a minute. All shall be revealed unless you don't investigate, which is possible. But ambush and surprise. This is a holdover from AD&D for me, and that was ambush is just that. It's an ambush, and you just roll to attack. There's no surprise, but you just roll to attack. You're laying in wait. That's the whole point of an ambush. If a party takes a turn or so to set up an ambush, I'll give them the same benefit. And then after the ambush round's done, then you roll surprise. It's like, oh shit, we just got attacked. Roll for surprise. If you're surprised, they get another round of attacks. That's how ambushes work. You lock people up, they panic, they fall for the traps, they stand there like an idiot, and they get shot. That's how an ambush works. And then in theory, if you're being ambushed and you lost surprise, they could win initiative on that third round and get 3 rounds of attacks and really decimate you. Now, I've only had that route with an ambush in Greyhawk game I ran a long time ago. Bunch of bandits. So it was like 3 rounds of arrows. It was ridiculous. They just so many 18s and 20s. It was just a whop. No, it wasn't a whop. But every hireling, every hench person, and then everybody else was just mangled. And then it was like fireball. Throwing fireballs at 0 level bandits. It was bad. Panic fire. And no mercy. Once you lose a certain percentage of your underlings, there is no mercy on that battlefield after the smoke clears, after the fireballs from the wands go off, or the fighter just goes berserk. Usually that's when I see a fighter will do something like just start expending their resources, because I've had party members just die with extra healing potions in their pouches, refusing to drink it because, oh, we're going to need it later on. We shouldn't use it on this huge number of orcs I'm fighting. I got really good AC. Well, sometimes the dice hates you, so that's how it goes. But that's how I do ambush. And in some systems, it's super brutal. If you run all elves and halflings in an AD&D group, your ambush surprise is almost guaranteed all the time. I can't get anybody to do that theme group with me. In the next AD&D game that I play in, I'm going to really push for, oh no, let's all be elf or halfling bastards. Just really, really going about it. But I'm my OSC game. I'm falling back on 30 plus some years of experience and for almost 40 some years of experience in playing and running games, and just incorporating all that as I go. I don't think I even need a rule book anymore. I can just sit down and go, we're going to play a game? All right, here's a piece of paper and some pens and pencils and some dice. I don't need a book. We can just wing it today. But That's how I do surprise and ambushes. But you usually foreshadow your ambushes or give a chance to detect them. Unless your enemy's really, really good. I mean, if you've crossed the Assassin's Guild, ambushes should be the norm until you solve the issue with who put a bounty on your head. In my opinion. I mean, that's their job. That's what they do. They waylay people. Alright, that's all for today, I guess. I don't know. I'll make a little one. I haven't got the link for the game I usually play on Fridays, so I may not be gaming this afternoon. I may do something else. Don't know. All right, later.